Hi everyone, welcome to this next episode which features driving from Just John. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and we've still got some early winter sun. It's quite low in the sky and this plays a massive part to this incident. John susses out really early his van's directly between this black car and the sun, and the fact that people rarely look left when they're turning left. Would you have put all that together? This video is sponsored by NordVPN. In this clip, John was not speeding, but it goes to show that 20 limits are enforceable. Do you ever see the police doing this in your area where you live? I can honestly say I've never seen it in Merseyside. In this clip, John spots something that I'm forever going on about. If there is a queue near an arched bridge, don't go under unless you can clear it fully. It restricts larger vehicles. Great job by the Audi SUV driver. Hang on a minute, has that ever been said before?
After 100 yards, turn left on Elwood Road, then take the third right.
How's John getting on with the new highway code rules? No problems there. Perfect. And this is also a very good decision. Approaching a roundabout downhill and the pedestrian is seen late. This was a good idea to carry on. You've still always got to be ready to stop if they do just walk out though. Before we go any further, I'd just like to have a quick word about today's sponsor, NordVPN. Most of my viewers know that NordVPN is a virtual private network, and this gives you an encrypted private connection between two machines. When you use this service, any internet sites that track user data will see NordVPN's information rather than your device's information, and this can have many benefits. If you use my link in the description, NordVPN are currently offering huge discounts, and that's if you choose the 2-year deal. You can easily choose where your connection seems to be originating from. This helps you keep your data safe. It also allows you to access certain video on demand services that might be restricted in your own country when you're trying to view a program, maybe from the United States. NordVPN is also fast. In fact, it's the fastest VPN out there. It encrypts all of your traffic, so your internet service provider can't slow down your streaming speeds. And if you get NordVPN using my link, it's risk-free, as it's also covered by their 30-day money-back guarantee. I'm really happy with my subscription to NordVPN, as I always know it's running silently in the background, keeping my data safe wherever I choose to be.
Turn right, then go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
In this clip we see the dangers again of people flashing the lights to let others out. It's the silver BMW in front that emerges, but watch closely the back of the Range Rover. People who flash generally have poor awareness, just like the people who act off a flash without looking properly for themselves. Here's a great example of managing speed so it aids traffic flow. John's just waited so the oncoming cars could clear quickly. Now he puts his foot down a little bit so he gets to a space at a perfect time to accommodate the van coming the other direction. It's then only a slight adjustment of speed so both can then get on with the days. Expertly done. The communication from the van driver in front for John was brilliant in this scenario. Let's just sit back and watch. Lovely all round, I say. In this clip, John uses the double beep like I do to say, "You've made a mistake." This ties in perfectly with its use in highway code. If they didn't see you, it's a nice way to remind them that you were there. Did you hear the little beep that was sent back though? What do you think that was for? Acknowledgement or retribution?
Turn left.
John called this video a little bit of give and take. The cyclist did a brilliant job.
Continue on Stockton Road for 3/4 of a mile.
I think private hire drivers in Derby seem to be nearly as bad as the ones in Liverpool.
The roundabout and take the second exit, A601, Bradshaw Way.
Exit the roundabout onto Bradshaw Way. In 150 yards at the roundabout, continue straight onto Lara Crossway.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Lara Croft Way.
In 300 yards.
As John performs a U-turn at this roundabout, watch the road sweeper that emerges from the left in the left-hand lane. John admitted that he didn't see this coming. I don't think there were any clues either.
Right onto North Liverpool Road, A414.
After 300 yards, keep left.
Continue on High Street for 3/4 of a mile.
This is where this clip ended, and I'd like you to answer in the comments what you think happened next. Did John create a bigger separation distance and drive safely, or started flashing his lights, going on the horn, shouting "You're on dashcam"? This is a lovely example of forward planning even in the dark. You may be thinking, why is John moving further out to the right lane? Well, he's sussed out that the lorries are catching each other, and he's given them space before they even realise they needed it. And this is a game that I always try and play. Try and anticipate before people around you have worked it out. Again, John's appreciation for cyclists is top drawer. Watch him hold back and leave these vehicles to the left space to move around. It's just a shame they don't. That was a terribly close pass.
After 300 yards, turn right, B228, Mason's Hill, then take the third left. 6101.
Look at the grey Ford up ahead turning right from a terrible position. That's okay. John's going to fix other people's mistakes. A perfect risk reducer in this situation. John also spots DPD drivers up to their normal tricks. Another great example of forward planning and appreciation for the space larger vehicles need. What's this space John has left already telling the lorry driver? I call this read a story and tell a story, and the lorry driver was really quick in picking up on this as well. And it was also much appreciated. Good job all round. There was a lot of planning that went on to make this awkward situation workable. Without taking information in from every single side, this probably would have caught many people out. For example, who's going to criticise John for being in a cycle box? Well, if you are, you haven't seen the traffic that was already moving to the far right hand side. Don't forget, in some situations you do have to force the issue a little if traffic from the right and left aren't going to do things properly. Many people have asked me what's going to happen when there's multiple pedestrians walking across at certain busy times of the day. They've said, are you going to be stuck there for ages? Well, you won't. There will always be a gap that presents itself. It's no different than emerging onto a busy road. Just be patient. Look closely at the body language of everyone. That group to the right weren't going to cross, so John used his opportunity. Don't forget there's no difference with this and approaching a zebra crossing at certain busy times of the day.
Continue on Grove Green Road for half a mile.
If you're really bothered about waiting, why not try and avoid these areas at times where you know they're going to be busy? In this final clip, John reckoned his driving wasn't the best, which only actually proves for me how high his standards actually are. Watch the Range Rover do an overtake from the far distance. Honestly, a dangerous one dealt with very little fuss. Thanks a lot for sending all your footage in, mate. Keep safe, and I hope to see everyone again soon.